Hello friends, I am Ankit and welcome to my channel. I am here with my daily predictions and analysis for global markets and commodities. In this analysis, with the help of candlestick charts and indicators, we are going to look into US, Europe, UK and India indices and gold, silver, crude oil and natural gas commodities. As expected and as I shared in my weekly analysis that we were expecting a drop on this Monday, that is today, and that is what exactly has happened. Almost all the markets, especially equities market, are trading with a good drop, while gold, silver and crude oil and natural gas are trading with a good rise. Now what is going to happen today? Let's start the analysis with gold first. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, and don't forget to press the bell icon, friends. So let's start with gold. Gold chart, 19 trading at 1910. The monthly candle anyways is green. Today the candle will close, and especially it is closing above half the body size, indicating that still it is bullish for next month, as I shared in my weekly analysis and monthly analysis as well. Now look at the weekly charts here. On the weekly charts, only bearishness is on gold. You can expect, as I shared earlier also, is below 1895 levels. Once it breaks 1895, yes, you can go short there. Then 1890, rather I will say till 1890 you should not expect it to act bearish. Below 1890 only I will consider this as bearish, and it can drop this week sharply. So take your positions accordingly. On the flip side, if you look at the weekly charts, or rather let's come back to the daily charts first. On the daily charts you can see this is the uh, candles, bearish candles it is formed. This is over the weekend, and this is the last 2 days candle. You can see it has formed red candles and now trading with a rise here. Also there is a support available at 1905 levels. So breaking 1905, you can expect it to give further move on the downside towards 1895 levels and again 1891 levels. So it can again possibly try to trade within this range itself, because the candle is red. Only long entry, as I shared previously also, only long entry is beyond 1921 levels, where you can expect it to rise strongly towards 1935, and beyond that it will definitely fly. So if you see it trading beyond 1921, go long there. That is what is expectation. And below 1904.5 levels, yes, you can take a short entry for 1900 the target and 1895 the target. Let's have a look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, there is a gap available here. It may try to close its gap, but not all the gaps are meant to be closed. And yes, here is a support. It is almost formed a double bottom here. So possibly the next candle, when it crosses 1920, definitely you can go long there, and it will continue to rise beyond 1935 and 1940 levels. That is the target. Possibly it can continue to rise till the time it trades above 1904.5 levels. So let me turn on the indicators also. On the indicators front, the 4-hour chart, it is trading at bottom, so possibly we may see a rise on the 4-hour chart, it appears. And if you look at the 20 period support and 50 period support here at 1880 and 1875 levels, also there is a good support from 1900 and 1890 levels will come into picture if it continues to drop. On the upside, 1930 is a stronger resistance which it might find. Now similarly, this is on the daily chart. Similarly, on the 4-hour charts, it is again trading at the bottom, and you can see the 20 period moving average giving it a stronger support for downward move at 1908 and 1900 definitely, and 1890 are greater support for gold for any downward move. On the upside, 1930, 1913 and 1927 levels are very important. So let me summarize my observation for the day. You can take a long entry on gold once it crosses 1920 levels, once it crosses 1921 precisely. And yes, because see, we have to trade safely, and beyond 1921 we can expect that the safe target for 1927 and 1935 can be taken. Beyond that, definitely it will rise on the upside and will give you good momentum. On the other side, once it drops 1904.5, once it drops below 1904.5, you can take a short entry for 1900, the nearest resistance, then 1895 and 1890 levels. These three numbers are very important. We are taking it since long now, and if it breaks 1890, then only I will consider this as a little bearish for the day, where you can expect 1880 and 1870 levels. So below 1904.5, yes, you can go short for 1900. Remember, it can bounce back from 1900. That is also quite possible. And 1895, it can reverse from there. That is also possible. So these are support levels we always keep into mind, and always book profits at these levels and try to see if it continuing the momentum, then you can re-enter again for the next target. So take your positions accordingly. Beyond 1921, yes, you can go long and you can expect it to rise strongly. So this is all for gold. Let's have a look at silver. Silver trading at 2430 levels is below the resistance at 2450, and this is a weekend. We have seen it is rising a bit over the weekend, and it has opened on the positive side at 2488, and since then it is dropping. Now for the day, it might try to get the support at 2400 if it continues to drop. So the only target, only entry to go short is here. Now what is this level? You can see 2418 level. So if it drops below 2418, yes, you can take a short entry there. The next target is towards 2400. It can continue to drop till there. If it drops below 2418, yes, you can take a short entry. You can expect it to drop towards 2400. 2400 definitely will provide a stronger resistance. Also recall 2412 is also a support level, and then 2400 will come into picture. So below 2418, you can take a short entry for, or you can sell silver for a target of 2412 and 2400. Below that, definitely it will fall sharply. On the upside, beyond 2455, 2460, you can take a 2460, I will say. Beyond 2460, you can take a long entry there, and you can expect it to rise. Stochastic trading at bottom, looking upwards, probably it may rise, and MACD lines are trying to converge. Similarly, on the 4-hour charts, stochastic is comfortable, and 4-hour charts are also giving the same candle. So on the 4-hour chart, it appears, see, on the 4-hour charts, as I said, a long entry beyond right now appears at around 2440 levels itself. Once it breaks 2440, you can take a long entry, but I will recommend you to hold it till 2460 levels. Beyond 2460, definitely it will rise strongly. On the downside, if you see it breaking below 2418, you can take a short entry here, and you can expect it to drop towards 2412, 2400, and below that, sky is the limit. It can drop sharply. So summarizing it, before we summarize, let me give you the indicators. Indicators: stochastic comfortable, MACD on sell side, RSI is comfortable. So in summary, if you see silver trading below 2418, you can take a short entry for 2412 and 2400 levels. Below 2400, it will drop towards 2380 and 2360 levels. Remember, strong support levels at 2360 will come into picture for the day, and in fact 2412 and 2400 are also very strong support levels for any downward move. On the upside, if you see it breaking 2460, you can take a long entry there. Almost 32 points, almost 42 points is like no trade zone for silver. But this is silver. It can rise or drop sharply. It can give a sharp movement either ways. Hence, we have to protect our capital, and we have to take safe entries only. Beyond 2460, the next target is 2480 and then 2500. It can hit 2500 again, and beyond that, the sky is the limit. 2520, 2550 levels can also be achieved. These are uncertain times. Can see movement on either ways, strong movement on either ways. So take your positions accordingly. Short entry below 2418, long entry beyond 2460, I will say. So this is all for silver. Now let's have a look at crude oil. Oil trading at 95.56 or 95.56 dollar levels. You can also see there is a support coming into picture at 94.50 levels. Only short entry below 94.5 or 94.50 is recommended. Then you can expect 94.20 and 93.80 levels. These two levels I will be watchful of. This is a 20 period moving average at 93.20. Below 93.80, definitely 93.8, below 93.80, you can directly expect it to lend towards 9200 or $92 levels. Also, till the time it remains above 94.5 or 94.50 levels, you can expect this. You can see this 20 period moving average, exponential moving average. This levels at 96.40 levels may provide it at a little, and any rise beyond 96.40 definitely will try to take it towards 97.20 levels. And if you look at the 4-hour stochastic is almost at comfortable levels. There is a crossover on MACD on a 4-hour chart is what we are looking at. But on the daily charts, if you see, On the daily chart, the candle is green and it will turn red at 9400, or rather I will say take a short entry only at 9380 levels. Below 9380 it will give you sharp move towards 9200 level, which is going to be a stronger support, and 9180 levels. These two levels are going to be stronger support for oil for the day. It is a 20 period moving average lying at around 9180 levels, and till the time it remains above this, see, the candle is still green and it can continue to remain green. It can try to achieve this high at 9640, and 9800 levels can also be expected. So till the time for the day crude remains above 9380, one can remain long, and on the other side one can go long at 9640 levels, and or rather I will say till the time it is above 9380 one can remain long. One can expect it to hit 9640, and then 9800 levels can also be expected. On the other side, let's have a look at the indicators here on the daily charts. Looking downwards, stochastic looking downwards, probably below 9380 you can expect it to drop till towards 9200, and 9150 levels going to be stronger support. 9180 levels going to be stronger support for crude oil for the day. Now look at this. Anyways, weekly charts are trading at the top of the Bollinger Bands here, and this is what is giving it a stronger resistance as 9800 or 98 plus levels, and now may try to drop a bit and cover this gap, because this gap is important for crude oil, and on the charts this gap it can try to cover this gap and try to drop till towards $91 levels. This is also very much possible. And also look at this. So on the weekly charts, it appears some point of time in this week it may try to hit $90 levels. Below that it is going to break strongly, as I shared in my weekly analysis. So appears, yes, you can take a short entry below 9380. We have to trade with caution. We have to trade safely. We have to look for the points which it might give. Which might give little movement but profitable movement. So take a short entry below 9380 levels or $93.8 levels, and take a long entry above 9640 or $96.4 levels. See, these are uncertain times, wilder movements, volatility high. So the no trade zone is also are trading with a gap. A larger gap is there, 93.8 to 96.4, and but we have to trade with caution. We have to preserve capital. Hence, don't trade in between these two levels. Above and beyond 96.4, you can above 96.4 you can expect 9720, 9800 and 9880 levels again on the charts. Beyond that also it can fly. Below 9380 you can expect $92 levels or 9200 levels, which is going to give it a stronger support, and then it will try to fall towards $90 levels also, which is again a very strong support for crude oil for the day and for the week. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at natural gas. Natural gas trading at $4.59 levels and or 45.90 levels. Here it is the 20 period moving average trying to provide a little resistance for the upside move, and let me zoom it and show you what I am trying to say. So 46.20 levels and rather 46.30 levels. Beyond 46.30 and 46.40 is the pivot. So go long at 46.40. I will say $4.64 levels. You can take a long entry there. You can expect it to rise. On the flip side, $4.56 levels, you can expect it to drop below those levels, and you can expect it to hit 4.53, and below that definitely it will correct sharply. So in between this zone between 4.64 and 4.56 levels, we need to exercise a little bit caution for any move there. Also look at the 4-hour charts. Rather I will say on the 4-hour charts you can take a long entry at in fact $4.6 levels also. So on the 4-hour charts, if you see it breaking 4.62 here, you can take a long entry there. Rather I will say beyond 4.62 you can expect it to hit 4.6465, and then beyond that it will definitely fly. And look at the stochastic looking downwards, MACD trying to cross over. And now jump back to daily charts. On the daily charts you will find that the $44 or 4400 or $4.4 levels, this is a 20 and 100 period moving average. These levels are going to be a very strong support for natural gas for any downward move. So if it continues to trade downwards, definitely these levels are going to give it a very strong support for the day, for the week. And also look at this. If you see it trading beyond $4.7 levels, definitely it is going to rise towards 4.8, 4.9 and $5 levels can also be expected. So if you see it trading beyond $4.7 levels, close your eyes, go long there. You can expect it to rise. Rather, for the day, as I said, $4.64 levels are also going to be important. Beyond 4.64 you can remain long. Then the next target is 4.7, 4.8, 4.9, 5 levels, $5 levels can also be expected. On the downside, if it trades below $4.52 levels, you can go short. You can expect it to hit $4.4 levels, which is going to be very strong support, and below that 4.25 will come into picture. So no trading zone between 4.64 to 4.52 levels. So 4.64 to $4.52 levels, don't trade in between this zone. Let NG2 stabilize a bit and let it take a clear cut direction. Beyond 4.64 the target is 4.7, 4.8, 4.9 and $5 levels. On the downside, breaking 4.52, you can expect it to hit $4.4, and below $4.4 it will directly land towards $4.25 levels. So take your positions accordingly. This is all for natural gas. Now let's have a look at Nifty 50. Nifty trading below 16,500 levels, and it has seen a good drop with the global markets today. Only long entry is beyond this zone at 16,700. So if you see it trading beyond 16,700, then only I will recommend you to go long, else it can continue to drop towards 16,400. The nearest support, see 16,400 is like forming a double bottom. At the same time, beyond 16,700 the next target is 16,780. These levels should not be breached. Any move beyond 16,780, it is going to be strongly bullish, and it is going to rise heavily on the upside and can achieve the target at 17,000 levels again. Also, this is on the daily charts, but we'll look at the 4-hour charts also. Stochastic on the daily charts looking comfortable. MACD lines are still on the sell side, and on the upside 17,200 and 17,000 levels are going to provide a stronger resistance. Now look at the 4-hour charts. On the 4-hour charts, after this series of red candles, it has retraced nicely till here, the stronger level at 17,000 levels, close to 17,000 levels. However, there is a gap left to be closed on the 4-hour charts, which is between 16,800 levels to 16,950 levels. So possibly it may try to close this gap, but if not today, then later any time this week it can try to close this gap. Also look at the 16,700 levels on the 4-hour charts. It is also a pivot, and it is also a 20 period moving average on the 4-hour charts, which is coming here. So any rise beyond 16,700, yes, you can take a long entry there. 16,780, 16,850 and 16,900 can also be expected there. On the downside, 16,400 definitely is a stronger support. We may see it trading in between this zone, that is 16,700 to 16,400. Any break below 16,400, and it is going to crash towards 16,200 levels. Possibly it can try to get a little support at 16,300 and 16,200 levels before trying to take a drop. The stochastic is overbought on a 4-hour charts and looking downwards. That is indicating that possibly it can continue to drop, and MACD lines are trying to converge and crossover. So it can possibly, if it drops below 480, 500 zone, definitely it is going to break heavily on the downside. But yes, for the day I expect it to trade between 16,700 to 16,400. Any break below 16,400, yes, you can go short there, and you can expect it to give another sharp red candle on the downside, taking it towards 16. Now see, the candle might start somewhere here. So see this candle size, 16,700 is 16 almost 300 points and closing at 200. So this much body side you can again expect, and hence 16,500 to 16,300 definitely it might try to achieve, and in fact it can drop till towards 16,200 levels, which are our monthly targets. So a possible drop till 16,200 cannot be denied. If it trades below 16,400, go short there. You can expect it to continuously drop towards 16,300 the first target, then 16,200 the next target, and from 16,200 it can try to bounce back a little and continue to drop later in the day. That is also very much possible, but be watchful of the levels at 16,400 today. Any drop below 16,400, definitely it will try to break strongly. My expectation for Nifty is to trade between 16,400 to 16,700 levels for the day, but these are uncertain time. It can take on any direction and can drop heavily. So this is all for Nifty. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US30. US30 right now trading at 33,450 levels. It has already seen a good drop. The right now it is pivoted at, see, higher highs on the 4-hour charts, lower lows on the 4-hour charts, and possibly it may try to hit this at equilibrium at around 33,520 levels. Once this level at 33,520 is taken on the upside, you can take a long entry there and you can expect it to rise again towards 33,700 and then 33,750 levels. And on the downside, till the time it remains below 33,520 levels, possibly it can continue to drop towards 33,200 level, which is going to be a stronger support. Rather, I will say not 33,200 but 33,250 levels. This is going to be a very strong support for US30 to break. Any break below 33,250, and specifically you can see this 20 period moving average is 33,220 and 180 levels. So this zone between 33,250 to 180 will be of larger interest to us. Below that, definitely it will break towards 33,100 and then it can correct sharply and take it towards below 30,000 levels, 33,000 levels also. But possibly it may try to hit 33,520 levels, and yes, you can remain long. Once it breaks beyond 33,520, it can continue to rise beyond those levels. Now look at the stochastic on the 4-hour charts is overbought and trying to drop a little. MACD lines are consistent and are on buy zone. Now look at the daily charts there. On the daily charts, you can see the candle has seen a high and the previous stepping candle, anyways, it has opened below and in red. Hence we may see it continuing in red, and the target is towards 33,250 and 33,200 for the day. In fact, it can try to breach this zone at 33,100 and can drop towards 33,000 levels and below levels. So a possible wrong entry on US30 is only below 33,520 levels. Till the time it remains below 33,520, you can expect it to drop. And once it goes beyond 33,520, the next target is on the upside. You can take, rather I will say, don't take a long entry till 33,550 levels. Once it breaks 33,550, you can expect it to rise. And you can take a long entry there for 33,700. Then it will rise strongly towards 33,850 and plus levels. So a long entry on US30 is recommended only above 33,550 levels. Till the time it trades above 33,550 levels, my target is 33,250 for the day and 33,100. Then below 33,100, it can drop heavily towards 32,900 levels. So take your positions accordingly. The stochastic is looking upwards and MACD are still on sell. And to summarize it, once again I am reiterating, any long entry is beyond 33,550. Till the time it is below 33,550 levels, you can expect it to drop towards 33,250, 33,100 and below 33,000 levels also. And please keep your stop losses. If you are already short, please keep your stop loss at 33,550 levels. And beyond 33,550, my next target is on the upside. You can take a long entry for 33,700. 33,850 and 33,900 levels also can be achieved. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at US 100. Now this is the daily charts for US 100. If you recall on my weekly analysis, I had clearly told that US 100 on the first trading session of the week or the last trading day for the month, that is today, probably it can try to go below 3900 level, and that is what we have achieved already. Now you can also see that it is already seen a high for the day at around 13,950 levels, and now see the lower lows here are to be achieved, and hence a probable target for the day is lying at around 13,650 levels. It can continue to drop till towards 13,650 levels till the time it remains below 13,870 levels. So once it rises beyond 13,870, yes, there is the long entry beyond 13,870. Else till the time it is below 13,870, you can expect it to drop till towards 13,650 levels. The rise towards the end of the week, it has got it into overbought levels. Now trying to trade with a drop, probably it is overbought here on the stochastic, and hence we might see a red candle. The target is towards 13,650 levels and 13,620 levels, which it can achieve today itself. Till the time it remains below 13,880, one can remain short, and a long entry beyond 13,900 is recommended. A long entry beyond 13,900 is only recommended. The next target is 13,950 and 14,050 levels. And if you look at the 4-hour charts on the Nasdaq 100, you can expect that. See, on the 4-hour chart, the support levels coming into picture from the 20 period moving average and the pivot line at around 13740 levels. Beyond 13740, the next support is at around 13600 levels only. Probably it can try to achieve this. Any long entry is recommended. Once it trades above 13900, you can take a long entry there. Till the time for the day it remains below 13900, you can expect it to drop towards 13740, 13650 and 13600 levels, and it can probably try to achieve these levels today itself. And yes, stochastic on the 4-hour charts and DPO is in green, stochastic looking downwards, and MACD lines are trying to converge. So to sum it up, any long entries beyond 13900 where you can expect a rise. Till the time it is below 13900, you can expect it to hit 13700, 13640, 13600. These are the strongest support level, and below 13600 sky is the limit. It is going to hit 13500 and below levels possibly. So take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at UK 100. UK 100 on the 4-hour chart has got its support intact at 7350, only breakdown below 7350, and specifically this zone at 7380, rather I will say 7400. So 7400 and 7380, these are two important numbers for UK 100 for the day. Any drop below this zone at 7350, definitely you can remain short. Then it will try to come back to this zone at 7280 and 7250. Below that, it can also go till towards 7200, which is going to be a stronger support. As we saw in our weekly analysis, 7000 to 7200 numbers levels are very important. Zone is a very important zone for US 100, in which we have seen it trading for quite a few weeks in the earlier times, and hence it can again try to drop back into these zone. Also, look at this, any long entry is recommended beyond 7450 levels only. Stochastic is overbought, probably it may try to drop. MACD lines are curving together, probably may crossover on the sell side. Now let's come back to the daily charts. On the daily charts, the indicators are same, lower highs, but any long entry beyond 7450 and it will rise strongly towards 7520, 7540 levels. Till the time it remains below 450, and specifically see it is trying to form a double bottom here on the daily chart. So 7350 to 7450, don't take a entry in between these levels. Any drop below 7350 will take it towards 7310 or rather 7320, which is a stronger support, and below that 7250 will come into picture. So take your positions accordingly. 7350, 7450, no trade. Beyond 7450, the target is towards 7500 and 7480 and 7520, 7540 levels. On the downside, below 7350, it will directly hit towards 7320. 7320 is a definitely strong support. Below that, it will try to hit directly to 7250 levels. MACD lines are looking upwards but can change the trend with a sharper drop, and MACD lines are still on sell. Stochastic is looking upwards, and RSI is trading at comfortable levels. So to sum it up, between 7350, 7450, don't trade, and above and below levels you can take your positions for 30, 50 and 100 points can be given or can be taken for any rise or any drop below either of these levels, that is 7350 and 7450 levels. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move towards Germany 40. Now look at the daily charts for Germany 40. Only long entries beyond 14100 levels, beyond 14300 levels I will say. Only beyond 14300 it will rise again towards 14400, which is a stronger support, else it may continue to drop. The next target is towards, you can see here, the next target is towards 13900 and 13800 levels. So in between somewhere here it may try to drop. So take a short entry below 14,000 levels. Take a short entry below 13980 levels, and then you can expect it to drop towards 13900 and 13800, which is going to be a stronger support. 13800 is definitely a stronger support for Germany 40 for any downward move. On the flip side, a long entry beyond 14,300 is recommended. Also look at the stochastic is at comfortable level. MACD lines are still on sell side. Coming back to the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts you can see here this level. See, there is a, first of all there is a gap which needs to be filled. Also there is a resistance at 14,400 levels, and also the candle has started here. So that is why I say any long entries beyond 14,300 levels only, where you can expect it to rise, and probably then 14,400 is the target. And on the downside, you can expect once it breaks 13,980 levels, you can expect it to drop towards 13,800 levels also. So the next target below 13,980 is 13,900, 13,800 zone. Probably it can give you couple of 200 points more on the downside if it continues to break. So take your positions accordingly. Also, let's have a look at the indicators here. On the 4-hour charts, it is overbought, looking downwards, and MACD lines are trying to converge and cross over. In sum, take a short entry below 3980 and you can expect it to drop towards 3900, 13840 and 13800 levels. These are the targets for the day for Germany 40. Any long entry is recommended only below 14300. Beyond 14300, you can expect it to rise towards 14400, 14550 levels. And remember, you can sell every rise till 14300 levels. You can sell every rise till 14300 levels. So this is all from my side. And if you like and appreciate my effort, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment, friends. Don't forget to press the bell icon, join the Telegram channel, and also reach out to me for any of your trading or training related queries via email or Telegram. My email IDs and Telegram IDs are mentioned in the description. Also, join my mentorship course. The next batch is starting on first week of March. So join this. Seats are booking filling fast. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.